the bird bites the cat. Oh, hi, cocktails, and welcome to Oh Shit, It's October. I should probably do something on my channel. And what if I do something Halloween themed, right? That's what this is. I did something Halloween themed. I did a makeup look. I mean, it's not a look, it's definitely a costume. It's a cat, I'm a cat. Specifically, I'm Practical Folks' cat, Lucy. I was recently on an episode of Drunk Disney. We watched the classic Disney Channel original film, Halloweentown, and in that video, I looked like this. I had a cat face. I thought it would be funny to dress up as James and Chelsea's cat, Lucy, and that's what this is. This is a Lucy look. This is a cat look based on an actual cat. The cat looks like this. I look like this. There's only so much you can do to look like an actual cat. Stay tuned and you'll see how to do this, specifically with GravYardGirl's Swamp Queen palette. I don't have any face paints. I intended to buy face paints, but they weren't gonna be delivered in time for me to do this look. So instead, I'm using all this palette and eyeliner, essentially. Oh, and this green, obviously. There's no green in here, ironically. Now, let's get into it. Let me teach you how to do this. I am certainly no expert when it comes to makeup and doing makeup and looking like I know what I'm doing with makeup. We're just gonna use our clean fingers to figure some of this out. So, cats have perfect skin. In order to replicate that, us humans have to use concealer to cover up all of my acne, which cats don't have. Fun fact, there's not even one cat that has a pimple. Right? You wanna slap it. Because when you pet a cat, some cats enjoy it like a little pat-pat. I'm a pat-pat cat. Alright, now that my face feels like the belly of a fish, let's move on. I should have pulled up a reference photo. As someone on the internet, I don't take nearly enough pictures of myself, but I do take pictures of hot anime body pillows. Okay, let's do like a cover of the face. First round. A cover of the face? What? Like I'm gonna sing a song? Lucy is like a gray and brown cat, and I am a white woman. So we gotta contour. We're gonna hit the normal contour spots, but a little bit more than we normally do. And when I say normally, I mean never. This is an inexperienced hand. Lucy's face is a little more white in the middle, so we gotta make sure that all the edges are looking a little toasty. Just pretend. This is an old brush. I think the first layer of the face is good. That feels very orange. Okay, now it looks like I've got a spotlight directly on the front part of my face, and then everything else is just receding into orange shadow, which is kind of like what a cat looks like. Now we're gonna do them eyes. We're gonna do them eyes. Excuse me, birds. I'm trying to do a tutorial. Lucy has green eyes, and so I picked this color. It's called I Want to Stand Out in High School. So we're just gonna take that and put it, well, nope, we're gonna prime first. Urban Decay Eyelid Primer. Smudge it in. Okay. Garrus has joined me for this tutorial. Now we're gonna take that green, because Lucy's eyes are green. We're gonna put that all over the lid and up a little bit onto the skin that's above the lid. You want it to look like you got bit by a snake, but the cool thing happened where you became like radioactive snake and not dead. Okay, now we'll take that darker I Want to Be Noticed in High School color and put it in the crease. Oh. Now I have two birds. This is unusual for a cat. Normally a cat can't hang out with any birds. Okay, I think that's good. I might take some highlighter, put that on my brow bone, because let's get fancy. But I gotta be careful. Highlighter, guys, this is something that as a mid-20s adult woman, you need to watch out for. Highlighter makes the texture of your skin stand out. So if the texture of your skin is, like mine, asphalt, highlighter might not be the way to go. This is an eyebrow pencil that you can get for like $1, $2 at any drugstore. To spend that like $30 to $80 on Beverly Hills Anastasia paint pot, that's some nonsense. This is all you need. Look at that, this is all you need, girl. The nose bone, and also because it's a cat, we're gonna bring this out and have it be a stripe that leads into the hairline, because Lucy has stripes on her face. Oh, I broke the pen a little bit. It's okay, it was $1. Same thing on this side. If it's not symmetrical, it's okay. Neither are cats. I seem to have misplaced my eyeliner brush. Uh-oh, that's a very important part of this. I just went on a vacation, and sometimes when you go on vacations, you lose things that are important to you. And it appears that I might have done just that. Okay, I left my eyeliner brush at my parents' house accidentally, but it's okay because I have paintbrushes. That definitely won't give me an eye infection if I use them directly on my skin. All right, I've got this Inkblot 77 eyeliner gel. I really like this stuff. So we're gonna dab it. We're gonna dab it on a little bit of a tissue, a little bit, so that we don't get super inky black eyebrows. Yeah, doesn't take a lot. Go back into the hairline. Cool, now I'm starting to look weird. I just follow the natural line of what you would imagine a cat's eyebrow would look like, and just draw it back into your hairline. And that's kind of symmetrical. Okay, now the best part. The best part about cat makeup is the nose. Some people do like the entire tip. I did the underside, and I like that quite a lot. So let's do that. So I'm going to go like in the nose. I made a dot by accident. Cute! Thumbnail! As we're getting really intimate right now. If you've ever wanted to be like really good friends with someone, just paint the underside of their nose, because you have to see them from a brand new angle. It's a very vulnerable position to put yourself in, both as the person who's painting the nose and as the person who's having their nose painted. And we're gonna split the lip and take it like down. I'm gonna go into the insides of my eyes here and darken them up with that same bronzer that I used to brown out the rest of my skin. See how that feels very, very dark and defined in there versus on this side, which is just normal shadow, and that's the false shadow. What? Do I look like a cat? Ricky, do you think that it's working? Do you think I look like a kitten? You don't look good? Okay. Cat approval, man, cat approval. Okay, this is my favorite part. My favorite part, itch your nose because it's gonna get impossible. My favorite part of cat makeup is the little gradient from the tip of the nose up. Because it's so cute! So I'm taking the same bronzer, what color is this? Dear Graveyard Girl palette, thank you so much. Sweet tea. Take that sweet tea color and just saturate. And if a little bit of nose booger gets on your brush, it'll only make the pigment stronger. Okay, so now that your nose is nice and a little saturated, dust your brush off and then bring it up into a nice gradient. How nice! Look at that! Look at that! This is what makes it look less human. My face is less human now. Take a little bit of highlighter and put it at the lightest part to overemphasize that gradient. Leave the mouth area as white as possible. You want to gradiate everything else. Speaking of, I should do that right now. Lucy is a darker cat everywhere except for around her mouth. So I'm going to make that my face too. Let's do eyes with definitely the right kind of eyeliner pencil. Definitely not a paintbrush that will probably ruin my face. It's probably fine. Okay. We're gonna do some lashes and then call those eyes pretty much done. Very catty, very good. Approved? Let's paint some stripes on my face. So Lucy has an M on her forehead. We're gonna go ahead and tackle that. It's not like a traditional cat M. It's more of an emblem. What? What? I thought this was turning out. You don't think so? This is the Inkblot black eyeliner stuff again. And this is me trying my best. What? Stop it! You're making me self-conscious. The birds aren't scared of me. How am I supposed to be a good cat if the birds aren't even freaked out? This forehead emblem is looking pretty good. I added some little stripies on the left and the right side to kind of unify the whole forehead. And now, ironically, I'm going to be using Dogman to darken up the corners here. And as a redhead, this pigment really helps to blend my skin tone into my hair tone. Here's the part that hopefully goes really well and you don't have any mistakes. Lucy has a bunch of like stripes on her face. And so we're gonna try to make stripes on our face like Lucy has stripes on her face. But if we mess this up, you might as well not go to the party. Oh, looks like I've got a black eye. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This also works for old woman makeup. You want bags under your eyes? Just follow this tutorial. I never said I knew what I was doing. It's gonna look fine, but it's smudge it real good. Painting the top of my ear, because if a cat had a human ear, I'm willing to bet that the top of it would be darker than the rest of it. So we've got 3 stripes on this side, I gotta do 3 stripes on this side. So now we try to match the side, but if it's not right, it's okay, because remember, cats are not symmetrical. And I realized that this is also the same way that you paint gills if you were a fish. So this look really doubles as a cat or a fish, depending on what you tell people that you are. Okay. Now we're gonna get speckly. So I'm not being very particular with this. I'm just kind of giving myself some texture. This is the illustrator in me coming out and being like, oh yes, let's add little cross hatches on our face. That won't ruin the look at all. I'm gonna put some dots here, but I think I'm gonna omit, so itchy. I think I'm gonna omit the whiskers. This mouth shape is what is needed. Yeah, good? I don't know. So let's just take Natural Peaches by itself and stick that on the lip. I am not above putting eyeshadow on my lips. I think that that's a best kept secret of the beauty world. It's all the same stuff, really. Unless it says definitely don't put this on your lips, in which case follow that instruction. And I got some on below my lips, so I'm just gonna take some foundation and or concealer and clean that up a bit. All right, the last thing we're gonna do is try, we'll see how it works, try to speckle our face. Lucy has a very speckly look to her. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and get it wet. So we got a wet hand, wet brush, and I'm gonna take that trusty bronzer, which has been with us this entire time, and I'm gonna make a little palette with my hand here. You want your brush to look pretty texturized. It's starting to do that speckly thing I want it to do. So let's just do that on our face. There we go. You could also do this with a sponge. You probably should do this with a sponge. Go, get that texture, get that texture. Yes! Oh, this is better than the first time I did it. Bring it down on my neck. There we go, and I think that that's your finished cat face. Yes, all right. If you want to look like Practical Folks' cat Lucy, this is what you gotta do. God, cool, yeah. How have you been? It's been a while since I posted a video, right? I'm still around. I'm still making things on other people's channels at least. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check me out on Drunk Disney down in the description below. I've been on 2 episodes, Halloweentown and The Little Mermaid, which is appropriate because of the hair, and link to the most recent Snarled where I carved a pumpkin. And no joke, my hand is sore, like the muscles got strained because I haven't carved a pumpkin in years, and oh boy, that hurts. Thank you, Graveyard Girl, for making a palette that would allow me to do something like this to my face. And that's it. Cocktails out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.